What's happening, guys? Just sitting here waiting on the wife, so I thought, hey, good time to make a video. Sorry didn't upload that much this week. We were doing the family thing. We were doing a little vacation and staycation and whatever you want to call it. But hopefully we get the contact going again. Anyway, just got back. Got a little fresh ink. Yeah, it looks like crap now. If any of you guys have had tattoos. But she'll come along. Once the swelling and all the blood and everything gets washed off, it'll be fine. Anyway, I forgot to say, welcome to Be the Ant Preparedness. I do appreciate all you guys watching. We've been getting more comments, which are always welcome. In fact, the last video I made was about some of the comments we've been getting. For those of you that have watched my videos, we're, upper 40s now or something. I don't know. But I'm not the type of guy that's going to sit here, this is the only way to do it, and this is it, blah, 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 blah. No. But, in my area here, if you have a guy who is prepping in Arizona comparing to a guy who is prepping in Maine, they're not going to prep the same, okay? They're not going to be the same. The general gist of it, you need food, you need shelter, you need security, blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to be the same. We have those people that don't feel they need to group, people that do feel they need to group. We have the people that, no, I can stay in the city, I don't need to be in the rural. Everybody's different, okay? So what I try to do is the topics I hit, primarily just to get you guys to think a little bit, okay? And that's it. Yeah, I can tell you my way all day long, but if it doesn't apply to your situation, it's not going to do you any good. But we got a comment a few days ago, and right off the top of my head, I can't remember the gentleman or lady or whoever, the gentle person who sent it. But they were talking about, they were making a comment to my video about how people will react during shtf. And he had made the comment that he doesn't believe that you're going to see that nationwide martial law. And I agree. I do. Okay, and that's one of the reasons that I am planning to bug out to the area that I'm planning to bug out. It is rural, okay? But anyway, with the martial law for a major event, now I am saying major event where you have chaos everywhere, okay? My opinion, I don't believe there are enough police officers / federal officers / military to just try to contain everything. If you're talking nationwide, guys, I mean, that's insane. Think about whatever area you live in and the number of law enforcement officers in that area, okay? Even if they call out the reservists and everything else. And another thing to think about, you have got a nationwide event, be it whatever it is, okay? Those military and those law enforcement officers and the federal officers, they've got families too. Let that sink in for a second. Put yourself in a position, you are whatever, police officer, sheriffs, fed, military, whatever, and you're being assigned to this area and you are seeing the chaos and you are seeing the destruction. And now think, my family, my parents, my immediate family, my spouse and children, my brother, cousin, whoever, okay? And while you're dealing with this, who's helping them out? So what I think you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of AWOLs, defections, whatever you want to call it, okay? There are going to be some that are going to be too scared to do anything but what they're told. Okay, and that's another video that we can talk about some other time. But I really think that you're going to see a lot of those officers, a lot of those soldiers, etc. You're going to see them going home to take care of their business. Okay. So yeah, when they say, okay, we're going to deploy you to New York City, and you've got family that live in rural Pennsylvania or something like that, they're going to have a decision to make. Okay. And it depends on the event also. Like I said, if they're a localized event, no, they're going to do what they do. But if it starts sinking in to these law enforcement officers, these military, the federal officers, that this is not going to get any better, it's just going to constantly get worse. Okay, for anybody out there that thinks the soldiers and the military guys, they know everything. Okay, if they've heard through the grapevine, however it is, that there is no coming back from this, oh yeah, they're not going to stay on their post. They're out. They got people that they need to take care of. So that's why, as far as a nationwide martial law, my opinion, I believe you're going to see they're going to try to lock down the cities. And they are going to probably try to lock down any type of travel as far as interstates, things like that. But, I mean, if you guys look at the amount of roads, there's no way you can't possibly secure cities, towns, and lock down on the roads. It's just not possible. It's just not going to happen, my opinion. Okay? I mean, look at, everybody likes to quote Katrina, okay? And the reason why they do is because it was a true disaster where people were in jeopardy, okay? And whatever your opinion on that, if, yeah, they let them die, or no, they just didn't care, or whatever the case may be, politicians might not give a crap about you personally, but they give a crap about how their actions look to the people that vote, okay? So for anybody that's saying, well, the president should have done this, or the governor should have done this, or the mayor should have done this, you better believe they were doing everything that they could to make themselves look good. You understand where I'm going with that? And how do you make yourself look good? By saving people, by being that knight in shining armor. The cavalry's coming and we're going to save you. You are not going to get votes by sitting back and letting people die. Okay? So even with that, it was a localized event. But it was horrible. It was insane, the response. Okay? Nobody knew what was going on. The left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing, all this other stuff. And as far as trying to handle it logistically, it was a nightmare. So now take that, and yes, they have learned lessons. There's always your after actions, okay? How can we improve this? Now, there are going to be improvements on that, but now take that nationwide, guys. There's no way. There's no way. It's impossible. So, for those of you that are thinking nationwide martial law, my opinion, I don't think you're going to see it. I think you're going to see it in the cities. But even at that, when they try to start locking down cities, they're going to have their hands full. The only way that you're going to see a nationwide martial law that actually works is when the citizenry, the people, is when the people are like, all right, we'll go along with this. When the people are saying, no, we're not going along with this, there's nothing they can do, okay? There are too many people out there for them to try to contain, okay? I don't care. I mean, look at some of the riots in other countries. Yeah, you've got these citizens that are unarmed, or maybe they got rocks or something, and you've got these heavily armed police, federal agents, whatever, your military. If you got 100 officers out there, but they're trying to keep track and keep down 5,000 people, I don't care how much firepower you have. It's not going to happen, okay? Yeah, so as far as the nationwide martial law, the only way I see that that's happening is if everybody decides to do as they're told, go along with it, and then you might see something. But the second that people are like, nope, we're not doing this, you're gonna see issues. So leave your comments, please leave your comments. I love the comments. I like hearing from other people, and when you watch the videos, please read the comments. Read what other people have wrote in the comments. That know what you don't know what you're going to pick up from it. Okay, it's just that other point of view. And like I said, I like it. I like getting the, hey man, that's a great video. I love hearing that. Of course, everybody likes hearing that. But I really like it when I hear somebody that, doesn't agree with me, and they give their side of the their opinion on the matter. There we go. Their opinion on it. Because what that's going to do, that's going to allow other people that watch the videos to get that other side. But anyway, we'll wrap it up with that, and stay tuned. We're going to be throwing the videos out again. Let me know what kind of videos you like. I had one of our normal watchers kind of comment that, yeah, he digs the kind of car videos, but he is thinking that it'd be nice to see some more in the field stuff, and I have plans for all that, okay? But I believe I commented him back that I appreciate what he was saying, and I'm going to try to do that, but my time, my schedule is insane. It took me 2 weeks to find enough time to do the Get Home Bag series that I did. So no, I've got plans to do a bunch of these videos, and I've got plans actually to try to get with a couple of buddies of mine that they have YouTube channels, and if we can get together and make some videos together, so we're going to try to do that. But yeah, what do you guys want to see? You want me out in the woods trying to start a fire? What do you want to do here? But with that, anyway, wish you all a pleasant evening. We'll talk to you after a while. Bye.